It's never straight up. Okay, hello, well, Wreckfest 2. Once I get my windows up, we're going to try this out because we received the key free. Thank you. It was part of a competition when it was to stream the THQ thing that was the showcase and react to that, and then I got a free key for Wreckfest 2. And, you know, eventually, backlog of all the games, we're getting around to playing it. Not the most Halloween-y of games, but happy Halloween. We're going to crash some cars. Maybe that is scary to some people for Halloween. But, you know, it's a destruction derby sort of game and fun and arcadey. So it's a good game to play on a weekend, on your week off, right? So we're gonna smash some cars up. Why have I suddenly got a very itchy armpit? I think I put a t-shirt on my front, so that's embarrassing. I think that's why it feels a little uncomfortable to have just got out of the bath. But hey, hello, happy Sunday. You're all doing good. So we're just gonna load in the Wreckfest and do some wrecking and festing, right? Okay. Scrapyard, the world record is 52 seconds. We're just gonna go in with the car as it is, because I don't think we've unlocked any new cars. Banger Racing demo event. It's a demo? Is it a demo? Is it only a demo now? Gives me think it's full game. Might just be a demo, but it is, you know, still in development, so there might be more to it. But oh no, we're gonna play and it's gonna be good. And I assume key will still be valid for a full game, even if it is still in development and it's not just a demo. But even if it is, you know, demos are still good. And we can still have some fun with it. But yes, hello, hello. Hopefully everyone is having a great time. Happy Halloween indeed. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we're gonna wait for it to load in. Everything will be good. Loading the vehicles. Banger Racing. Bum bum bum. Here we go. Starting and loading. I wonder if it needs a lot of people playing at the same time online as well. Is it like always online, or will it have, for example, AI if there's not enough people online? Because I don't know if it needs specifically people to be online at the same time as you're playing. That might get in the way of being able to play, right? We're here to play some games. Okay, everyone else is revving their engines. My guy just put his fingers up at them. Yeah, I definitely pressed the correct button. Ow. I cannot see. Right, okay. This is fine. We may have crashed a bit. Maybe we might need to turn the settings down a bit. It's also very, very loud at the moment. Get out of my way, bot. Okay, that's it. I can see it better. No, I missed. Okay. Right, well, now that we're into the swing bit and I get the controls, I was pressing A initially because I was used to more old school Demolition Derby, you know, the PlayStation 1 Demolition Derby game. I was like, you know, using old school controls. That would be a scary sight if you were actually in the car. Okay, good. We can respawn. Like that car just flying straight at you. Like that is a terrifying sight. If you're upside down and then all of a sudden there's another car just dive bombing onto your face. Okay, the front of our car is completely wrecked. That would be terrifying. You would be like, these are my last moments alive. Absolutely, that would be what my thought would be, seeing that thing just come in ploughing straight at you. And even if time did start to feel slower in those moments, there's not a lot you can do. You're not going to get out the car in that time. Trapped. Like, these doors are sealed shut. You climb in through the window. You would have no chance. No chance at all. That would be the last moments of your life. But not last, which is nice. Reset not allowed. I'm not trying to reset. I'm trying to figure out what brakes are because they don't seem to be working. There are chances that my brakes are broken. Because it's not the buttons I would expect. Okay, we're being lapped. That's embarrassing. Bom, bom, bom. That's a weird button for brake. Okay. Right trigger is accelerate and right button is brake. Here's me trying to press left trigger and left button to brake. But it's not. It's right button. That's a very interesting choice for a driving game. That was not the best hit. Right, I think I need to turn the settings down a bit. Right, we're going for this guy. We're going to hit him. Like, we might not win, but we can ram them to death. And he's the front of his engine. But we're not going to hit him. He's too fast. Is he in a Herbie? Like, the front of his thing looks very trashed. Oh, well, I mean, I guess now. Now we're just going to be chaotic. Press reset. No. We're 24th. We're 17 seconds behind everyone, but we're going to hit everything. And this guy next to me, we're just going to double team this guy. His door's wide open. Why is it not welded shut? Come on, that should have been pit maneuver. Like, he shouldn't be standing there. We hit him in exactly the pit maneuver place. He should have gone spinning wildly. E-force. My car is in a terrible state. For certain. Where even are we? Okay, I think I'll reset my car back onto the racetrack, you know. Did not finish. Okay, we've eliminated bot 12 at the very least. I'm not last. It might not be the best idea to... Are we going left or are we going right? Those tyre tracks are going left, but I feel like... Yeah, we're not going to go left. Okay, my brakes aren't working anymore. That's fantastic. The button that was gearbox broken. Well, that's perfect. Are we using the gearbox to brake? Is that what's going on? Are we not actually using the brakes? Are we just ramming it down a gear? That's what I was doing. Maybe I broke everything. Maybe I broke the gearbox and the brakes, and you know, maybe a button was previously working for brakes. Now it isn't. Bot 0, what a name. He isn't even bot number 1. He's just bot the best. Press every button under the sun. Maybe one on bot 0. He lost his first place. Bot 14 took it, but I'm getting back for the 3rd time. I mean, all I need to do is not smash my car entirely. And then we will surely... I mean, we're 20 seconds out to 24 at this point. As long as we don't wreck ourselves like that, we'll be fine. But still, we got to 20 seconds out to 24th. We ended up being 24th. because maybe the other cars were further ahead than me? Or is it just because of the time? Because that would be a stupid way of working it out, right? I lasted longer than them. They broke earlier, so they got eliminated earlier, which made them better than me. Which is not technically true, is it? But they might have been further forward. Let's face that. I probably was way behind them all. We were probably the... Nope, there's another road slayer. I was going to say probably the only road slayer. Settings. Graphics. Graphics. Right, shadow quality, low. Reflection quality, low. Car detail, low. Drain quality, don't know. Skid mark quality. Motion blur disabled. Vignetting. Sharpening. VRAM usage 7,000. The heck? Makes no difference. That's interesting. I guess I can't necessarily change any of the other things. Why would that be? Anisotropic filtering, ultra. Quit to main menu. Maybe that will allow me to turn something will actually affect the quality, right? I should have noticed that bit before, because I did notice that bit. Didn't notice that bit. Okay, so options, settings, graphics. Right, 7,000. Gotta love how it doesn't affect the VRAM use at all. Okay, that turns it down a little bit. Anisotropic filtering apparently doesn't affect the graphics at all. But we'll turn it down. Okay, texture quality does. Okay, that does something. Okay. Like, even though we've got an 8GB graphics card, now it definitely shouldn't be suffering. It should be fine now. Should have looked at controls, but oh well. Okay, now that we've got everything sorted, everything should be awesome and fantastic and working perfectly, right? Everything is awesome. Ba-da-da-da-da. Bam, 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 bam. Everything should work fantastic. Right, so the Scrapyards might be the only level available, who knows? Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend. Gonna play this for a bit and have some fun, and who knows, maybe we'll be back for another game as well, but I will make food at some point. For now, you know, we're just playing a little Demolition Derby. The idea that I have is to play it on my steering wheel and, you know, really play for it. So settings, that's just settings in here. How do you change your car? Settings. That's just gameplay and things. Start. I wonder. Demo event banger racing. There's got to be a way to change the car, right? Okay, our best time is 2 minutes. The world record is 52 seconds. But I was focusing on smashing up cars and also the lag. You know, the lag of the settings, we were trying to figure it out. But now that we turn things down, hopefully there should be some ability to not have it, you know, freezing a little bit. because it's suffering because apparently, you know, all the graphics is being used up. But it's interesting how some of the settings don't affect the use of the graphics card at all. Apparently. It's like, these settings will not change the amount of graphics card that's being used. You might as well have them on full, because it makes no difference whether they're disabled or using, but I've disabled it now. That is a very curious thing to discover. And sometimes in some games you do note that, like, these settings make very little difference. Okay, this time we didn't cause people to crash into the back of us. Even though that is a valid tactic, honestly. Demolition Derby, sometimes in the PlayStation 1, just hitting reverse. Oh, that wasn't the greatest of ideas. And slamming straight into the back of the one that's behind you as they try to accelerate full speed and you just reverse into them. That's a bit of lag. Is a valid strategy, because it will crash up the front of their car and basically eliminate them. They will be prone to being eliminated. And that was a fun way to just play the game, rather than actually do the racing. You know, which is the point of these sorts of games. You know, there are Demolition Derby game. I like to smash out all the other cars rather than properly race. It's not just a racing game. It's a Demolition Derby that we want to be smashing them out. He ended up in the wall. That's half of the game, right? It's not just about racing. That was embarrassing. It's about smashing the other opponents out. And I would mostly just, you know, smash them out. Even if they finish the race as well in the PlayStation Demolition Derby game, you can just stay about and let them, well, because they keep racing around, and if you just smash them out on all their multiple laps, they ended up DNF, and you just smash them until they DNF, then you cross the finishing line in first place, because nothing else has lived. Okay, circle is handbrake. What hit us in the back there? Ghosts. Let's reset. Okay, well, just look at the front of our car right here. We go. No one was crossing when we were crossing. That's nice, at least. Okay, we found actual brakes. And not just gearbox braking. Does that sound like actual brakes? We've got some actual brakes going on. Essentially. Right. We're at 1 minute 52 already. What's the problem? We crashed. Okay, one corner of our bite. The front of our car is in trouble. But mostly, we're fine. And the downside of smashing other cars up like that is it does, you know, mess up our car. Gearbox damaged, okay, everything's getting a bit damaged. Everything's not entirely dead, just the one corner is. 2 minutes 21. Lap 2 of 4, well. Getting 4 laps out of this might be a challenge, considering how broken our car is. But we've got a nice score. At least the score even relevant, it might just be about positioning, right? I thought we were turning right. Okay, so that's knackered the front of our car now, so we really don't want to hit anything else. We have a distinct lack of any of the cars. There's tumbleweeds on the fields, that's accurate. With just the last one left. Oh no, here, some cars. I thought he was going to T-bone me there for a moment. Just slowly but surely coming up. Okay, no one else has been eliminated either, which is unfortunate. Okay. I see that one line that's like turn right, but there's a distinct lack of signage to say which ways to turn and where. We just sort of have to figure it out as we go. The wheel has been damaged, oh no. Fine. The whole left and front of our car is a completely broken mess. But at least we're not too badly damaged, right? Okay, this one I can see there's a... Go right. We're not last! With 20 seconds! We overtook some people! Okay, this one I can see. I mean, I can see some steaming wrecks. But I don't think that they're wrecked out, though, by the looks of it. Maybe they've already finished, though. But then that would be questionable that I'm overtaking them, right? Hello for anyone that has adverts. Everyone wants now to stop other adverts. Okay, this time we will turn left. Carefully. Oh no, he's going to overtake me. I was like, I'll turn left, and then I was like, well, I'm not really seeing the turn in here. We very carefully and skillfully didn't crash into the thing. The tumbleweed still remains, but we're not separate from the pack. But the pull on my car to the right did just screw me, because my car is starting to pull itself to the right now. We're fine. And brake turn. Lap 4 of 4, we might just make it. There's a chance. Did they have to smash through that fence? Okay. Bot 23 did not finish. Bot 1 has finished now. Bot 13. So they were all still racing at that point. Whatever that bit was. I'm sure that didn't fall off my car, right? Looked like an engine or something. Okay, we're 21st. We're not last. We are very, very low. Bot 9 is a wreck there. They're just on fire, but this is fine. Yeah, there's quite a few wrecks. All we need to do is not wreck. Like that guy that's in the middle of the rows. Okay, this is the left turn that's very questionable. Taking it very slow and careful because I feel like one more hit and we're doomed. Our rightmost tyre is almost entirely gone. Oh, the temptation, I want to ram you. He's also taking it slow and steady. What's going on? What's that guy doing? Okay, everyone else has probably already finished in front of me. Our tyre is so screwed that it's dragging us to the right, but we finished! We didn't crash out. You know, we came last. The one in front of us was only about 13 seconds ahead. That's fine. 5 minutes. 1 minute 13 was our best lap, though. That's way better. Way better. Okay. How do we change tracks and cars and everything? Is there a way to do that? The world record is... I know it doesn't seem that far ahead. It's only 20 seconds, 21 seconds ahead of us. You know, for a lap, only 21 seconds, considering I'm trying to smash into everything. I feel like that's achievable. As long as the lag doesn't get us. That guy in his tiny little miniature car there. That's going to cause chaos. He says I'm done, he is done. He's going to cook all the other cars behind him as well. Which I didn't get any points for, but it should have counted. It should have counted. Okay, now that we can actually handbrake turn and everything, I think we discovered that halfway through that lap as well. And now, what did I even hit there? I reset very quickly before we became death. Destroyer of worlds. Now, I did intentionally run into that guy on the left, which did also get us into trouble, but I was trying to pit maneuver him to spin out in the middle of that so that he would cause chaos and destroy everything. Which I think it looks like he did. I think I successfully caused a big mess there. Plan succeeded. So that might eliminate half the competition. So if we don't beat the lap world records, or at least our own personal record, well, there goes the front of our car. At the very least, we might have eliminated a lot of the competition, because they will all just get caught up in that big mess. We're 14th. Heck. We're not going to beat the 52-second world records. No! Asshole! He decided he was not going to turn and wanted to hit me so hard that he decided to plough himself into that wall. I didn't want to plough into the wall, but he did. But we're 15th. I can't believe it. We're laggy. But again, it's early access. Things will be, you know, polished for all systems going forward, I'm sure. Fine. No, not enough! -1. We're gonna hit this. No. Reset. It would take too long to get back into the field. That was an intentional pit, and he actually pitted the way that I wanted him to. He actually did get pitted by hitting him in the pit maneuver position. Good. He didn't cause as much chaos as I would have loved. That guy's flying. But he got pitted. We're not going to be able to pit anyone else in this spinning bit. 18th, we lost a lot of positions there. Oh. I got pitted in the horrible position. This is not ideal. I didn't want that. Okay, 118. This isn't even our best lap. That was way worse than our best lap. That's crazy. I guess the best lap would be lap 2, because you'd be on your flying lap, right? You're already speeding. Well, there goes a crash. The bumper. I think our car might have a bit more trouble. Why are we spinning out? Reset on loud, or I don't even know where we're going there. Right, it's the left turn. With no... with no thing that tells you it's the left turn. The blind left. Oh, the front of our car is in trouble. We're back down to 21st. That's unfortunate. Do this. I wonder what causes it to do the loading pauses. Is there anything in particular that I should change on the settings? Oh. His car is very narrow. Our car is in trouble. He's in a Herbie though. No! I think I might crash out here. I think we might not make it across the finishing line. My car is in wild situations. And it's all very wrecked. There's not a lot left of my car. It's got 4 wheels and 1 corner. I think 1 more major hit and it's in trouble. But there's only 1 more lap. And we're 20th. Which is 1 place better than last time. And I think we're quicker. But we're gonna hit. If I go left, we're gonna hit. I'm gonna choose to reset and not crash into something that might break my car. Cheating, maybe. But I think it was the only way we lived through that. Okay, bot 6 is apparently 3 seconds behind us. But I think we can make this. Maybe. Lag, come on. I think all we need to do is cross this bit and we finish. That's the finishing line. Well, you know, we finished lap 3. No, the greed. I wanted to wreck him. I had to spin him out and it got me in trouble. Bot Zero, who is normally top of the line. He was always at the top. We at least Rex Bot Zero. Okay, take me back to the main menu. Let me see if I can't change any more settings to make it so that it's not so laggy. It might just be that it's the servers, because I might be different from servers or something. Right, so settings, you know, we might be too far from whatever server it was setting me to. Okay, so low, terrain quality. Oh, grass density. I don't need grass. We don't touch grass here. Skid marks quality, normal, motion blur disabled, sharpening disabled. Okay, but it could just be that it was whatever server we were. Garage. Right, let's view our cars. We've got a Road Slayer. Do we have these? Bravion, Gizmo, Rammer, Hopper, Motorhome. Driver Motorhome. That doesn't. Oh, that looks like a motorhome. I was going to say the picture doesn't look like a motorhome. That, yeah, it's a motorhome. Let's just stick with the Road Slayer. Okay, my designs. Defaults. Perfect. Hate car. Very metallic. That'll do. Okay, apply. Bumper fronts. You can change the colour of the bumper. Give me a bright red bumper. Bumper at the rear. Sure, we'll have them both be bright red. Front cover. Right, that's barely visible down there. Purple, sure. We're just gonna have a very interesting mix of colours. This one can be blue. Or on the right. No, we're a banger. It's not gonna match. This one's gonna be green. Because we're like in between. Fender at the front. I mean, you know, we kind of want most of our car to keep what it is. The grille, we're going to want a different colour. Bright yellow. Hood of the car. Like, at the moment, it's not very good. I'd like it to sort of match our car. You know, that's better than the other one. The rims at the front. Okay, shiny rims. That's red at the moment. I want bright yellow rims. What about at the rear? Let's go with a different colour. Purple. Spoilers are at the front. That one we can just have black. Spoiler at the rear. fine. The trunk, that's fine. No. I like that car. That can be our car. Okay. So, save, current design, exit out. Right. Okay, let's look on the server browser. Let's have a look, see if we can't find anything. Physical Taco, hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Howdy, how's the game? Not too bad. You know, it's been doing a bit lagginess, but maybe it's just because I was not necessarily picking servers that are close by, because I just said, you know, join a random game, and that might not have been the thing, right? So let's just can't make your own server, that's good. EU, it says EU Canada. Dirty equals ban. So it actually doesn't want you to play proper traditional Demolition Derby, because, you know, oops, that sounds perfect for me. Dirty new players that like to play dirty and smash up cars. Going alright, I'm about to start making a cursed Mountain Dew cake. Good luck. That sounds interesting. I wish you good luck with that. I wouldn't know what you do in a Mountain Dew cake, but if it's cursed and Mountain Dew, it sounds interesting. So good luck. Hopefully it turns out well. And maybe I might have to try and make a Mountain Dew cake at some sort of point or something, and, you know, see just how cursed it is, right? See just how cursed a cake can be. I'm sure it'll turn out good. Any plans for the rest of your weekends? I forget why I wanted to make a Mountain Dew cake, but I'm committed now. I think, you know, just for the science, right? You've got to maybe make a Mountain Dew cake at some point yourself, right? So I think, you know, I might have to. Okay, my ping is 32. That's fine. We'll ready up. Although my ping seems to be going up 524, 218, maybe. I think it must be just my ping that is making me... What's going on with the ping? That might be why it suddenly freezes sometimes for me. I think it just might be that we ping high. But you've got to make it just for the science, right? Everyone must, for the science, at some point make a Mountain Dew cake. And now I think I've committed myself to maybe having to at some point as well now. But let me know how it turns out. The curse is just because I'm using Mountain Dew, Mountain Baja Blast, and Mountain Baja Blast Midnight. I'm going to call it the Mountain Cheer. It sounds interesting. Maori, hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Thank you for the good vibes. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for the great stream. There's a chance that this is going to lag out, but how are you? How's your day going? You having a good weekend? Hopefully everything's going good. I thank you for the good vibes. Very appreciated. There's a chance that this all gets very laggy though. So, you know, warning. It seems like my ping is very high. And I tried to find a server that was EU. But my ping seems to be going up to 500. Got no other weekend plans at the moment. Well, you know, making a Mountain Dew cake is still good enough plans. And, you know, it's been Halloween. So it's good to have, like, time off and relax, right? Okay, let's go. Damn it. It said you could be semi-dirty. I tried. I tried to be dirty. It didn't let me. Oh. I definitely think it's my ping, actually. I don't think it's my computer. I think it's just the ping. But what brings you here, Maori? Any interesting plans yourself? Have you been playing this game? Have you been doing any wreckfesting yourself? Maybe I was crashing into other people in the other one, but that's fine. Okay. That's that. Very close wall. Got no other weekend plans at the moment. There's only 6 players. They only put 1 bot. I am definitely going to be last. We just look over the wall and we see everyone else driving away. Yeah, I think it just might be my lag. It might just be because I'm streaming, to be fair. But we try to have good times and good vibes here. It is a very friendly and nice community. And I appreciate everyone that comes by and hangs out. I'm not familiar with this track either. It's a different one to we were just on, so that will also make it extra hard. And the other people that are racing probably know it. The track, not that I am unfamiliar with the track, because they will not know that. They're gonna lap me though. What the heck am I? Come on, reset. Get me back in the race. Resetting in 1. Hopefully I'm not causing lag for other people. Because I think it is just my ping. Because I was watching in that lobby. The ping was going up to 500 and I don't know why that is. Like, it obviously runs the game nice and smooth when it's not pinging. It's just the ping. Looks away from the game. Suddenly goes at high speed. Right, resetting in 1 second. Yeah, reset me. Oh my god, everyone has finished as well. They're just going to be watching me struggle and crash into everything. This is embarrassing. They're not going to want me. It did say noob friendly. They can't tell me that I'm not a noob. It did say noob friendly server. And I'm definitely that. But get the hang of it. Because look, it runs nice and smooth and it looks good. It's only when it pings. And the ping suddenly goes high. I timed out! Because everyone else finished. Hi. Now we're just doing donuts because for some reason the game's making me do donuts. Like, why does my ping randomly go up to 500? Idle. Like, that's me. That big number that keeps shooting up. Like, when it's 30, it's all nice. It's gonna go up to 500 randomly for no reason. Changing settings. Maybe. I mean, look, it's actually settling down. It's actually not lagging now. What's going on? 150. Maybe there's a chance that we get to play without it being laggy too much. 106. Oh. But I appreciate you coming and popping by. 150. Right. Here we go. This one isn't going to be 500 lag. There's the chaps! No! It's lagging! And then we teleported forwards at high speeds. We were doing so good. And now we're 7th because of that lag spike. We would have been up there. Now it's going to lag and teleport and smash me into something. Or spin me out. Because of the lag. Okay, there's someone ahead of me that I can catch up with. I can get them. Except for the lag. No, you're the chosen one. Initially, exactly. The ping was doing so good, and then that happens. And then it all went wrong. But it is. It's all this ping. And it wouldn't let me host my own. If I could just host my own. I wouldn't have any ping issues. And everything would be fantastic. If I could just local host it so that it would be me, there wouldn't be any ping issues. Hi. Damn it. I was trying to smash him. They might be lapping me. Damn it. Reset me. Let me back in the race. Resetting in 1. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Come on. That was... Reset me. That was annoying. You were the chosen one. It's actually running okay again. You know, like, we had a whole period of time where it wasn't lagging there. He's obviously lagging. I feel bad for him because that was me in many races, but he was just standing there. No! And now, you know, he was just open, so I had to. No! Can you not reverse? Apparently not! Apparently the button to reverse, or the button to brake, isn't reversed. I tried every single button on my controller, nothing would reverse. So, if there is a reverse button, I don't know what it is. Right, there goes my ping to 400 again. 277, 146, 164, 133, 374. This is not the chosen one's race. It's weird because the gear shifts had a reverse. Yeah, it is weird, but for some reason none of my buttons would work. Maybe I broke the gear stick or something, because that can happen if you crash. But I don't think I crashed that much that I broke the gearbox and it wouldn't go into reverse. 1000 ping, did you see that? It went to 1000 ping for a brief second for me. That is ridiculous. That's actually cool. It is good how much of an effort they've put into the things, and you know what can smash. And it will start drifting as well if you break the wheels up, so you can start drifting to the left or to the right. Both annoying but cool, exactly. Very annoying, but also cool, because I did see, I think initially I was using the gearbox to brake, and then that just stopped working. And it said gearbox broken, and I was like, well, I guess we can't change gears anymore. So yeah, I think that is literally a thing. You can break the gearbox and it just won't work anymore. Fin cross circuits, 3 laps, 1 second delay. It doesn't stop you going the wrong way. 500 ping. I just need my ping to not to not jump up to a high. At 700 ping. You know, I could just have a nice stable ping at somewhere around 30, I'd be happy. But it doesn't look like that's going to be this race. Someone's driving in a mobile home. It's fine. Get back on the track. Okay. And then the lag comes. And the way that they all teleport away as well once the lag comes. We were in the race. We were fine. We were fine. Let's just not break the transmission entirely. So you see in the bottom left, there's all the different ways that the car is broken. So there's a gearbox down there, there's the engine, then there's various parts of the car. So you can break the gearbox and the engine. If the engine's broken though, you're out. But you can break them all. Okay. You can also go entirely flying off the map. I don't think it's going so well this time. Resetting. Oh no, we're being lapped. No! I just need... That's fine. A server that I can play on that isn't going to ping on me. All I need. And then we'll be fine. Okay. Lap 3 out of 3. Surely we can finish a race. Everyone else has probably already finished. But surely we can finish a race despite the lag. I mean, we've got a nice period of no lag at the moment. A nice period. We can make it. No! We could have made that. We weren't that far from the finishing line. Right. Continue. Did not finish. We weren't the only ones who did not finish, at least. Right. Let's get out of this lobby. Boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Do you ever play many games like this yourself? Right. Single player custom race. Let me do that. Maybe I can make my own. Right, so UK banger racing. Sure, let's do that. Does that have teeth? Oh, it's a Destruction Derby arena. Ooh. Sunday. It's currently Sunday. It might be a terrible idea. It might be a fantastic idea. I mean, 15 minutes is a lot. 10 minutes. Anything goes. Normal. AI difficulty normal. No delay on the reset. Right, let's go. Actual Demolition Derby. With our special messy car. In the UK. This one we are actually meant to be wrecking all the cars. Why is there a hill in the middle of the Demolition Derby? It's like this is a figure of 8 racetrack, but we're smashing everything. This one we're intended to smash the cars and try to survive. Which is probably what I mostly played on Destruction Derby, the main game, because I preferred the Demolition Derby mode to the actual main racing. Because that's part of the fun of the game. It's more about that than the racing, right? Let's try smashing things up. Oh. I haven't played games in a while. No worries. Obviously, you know, if you've been really busy, there's not much of a chance to play games. But yeah, like growing up, I did like the PlayStation 1 Demolition Derby game, and that's kind of what this is, really. You know, it's like a modern version of that. It's fun so far. You know, it's just the lag with the server ping that I don't like at the moment. But I'm sure they'll put servers that aren't as pingy and laggy. It might just be that I'm not in a great position in comparison to the servers, because it said EU. It didn't specifically say UK. It might be in the middle of Europe, which is, you know, not ideal for server ping for me being in the UK. It could just have been a terrible server. They might not have UK servers. Who knows? Because it didn't specifically say UK server. It just said EU. And it's not like they were in order of ping either. There wasn't an ability to see. It was sorted by number of players. So if it showed me the ping for the server, I might have been able to pick about a server. Pingy. If Maori is still here, you know, feel free to tell me a bit about yourself. Yeah, I've got the week off work, so I figured I'll play some games. How about you? Is work busy for you? I always turn one direction and start someone spinning. Okay, well it's going to be laggy. It might be because I put 24 cars, you know, as well. That might be something to do with it. Okay. Knowing how to reverse might be very important as well, because if I smash everything with the front of my car, I'm in trouble. I knew he was coming for me. I think he got the worst of it. No. Look at this cheater reversing. Valid strategy. But why can't I reverse? Well, we can look inside the car. Twitch can send messages now. Twitch does make DMs now, yeah. It's very different. Twitch likes to go, hey, your watch streak might be up, you should be watching the VODs to save your watch streak. They like to send that a lot every day as well now. I think they might be, you know, wanting people to be watching a lot. I think Twitch might be having some interesting times. Because they definitely seem like they want to encourage more people to be watching as much as possible. They do keep saying how they're not profitable, which is surprising. Like, how can they not be, right? Surely they would still be operating and making money from things. The front of our car is wrecked. I don't want to be the first to wreck out. At the same time, I like smashing into the other cars, but I can't reverse. The valid strategy would now be to start reversing into everything. But my reverse doesn't work. Okay, they all just landed on me. That's not fantastic. Because otherwise, I am going to mess up the front of my car, and that is going to wreck our engine gearbox. No. I want this camper van. He seems like an easy target. He seems like a very nice target. Apparently, I'm being chased. What if I go off down here? What could possibly go wrong? Okay, we can't escape. Look at that guy. He's low on health. And that one. I want to eliminate someone. That's also what you would normally do in... Look at this guy. This guy's dead. Yeah! 1,000 points. You target the ones that are almost dead and you finish them off. And you get all the points. This guy is also dead. I can get him. Not this one, but it's in the way, but... He defended the one that I could have killed. White knighted him. That guy's car's a little too good condition. You rude! He sat and waited for me. He thought he could get me. Right, we're at 3,000 points though. Where did that dead guy go? Is he yet? There he is. That might not be him, but it is him now. Hang on. Did the camper van just respawn at full health? Like, that was a very good condition camper van. That, bot 21, he's dead. He doesn't seem to be counted as dead. It says only one wrecked, but maybe that just means I've wrecked only one. Not there's one entirely out of the whole race wrecked. Bot 32 is not low enough. My transmission is doomed. Being very cautious here. I'd want to get at least one more wrecked. I can do it. A lot of trouble coming my way. I see someone. No, don't push me. My wheel is damaged. I know that I'm probably the next one to go. Bot 17, you're dead. It'll probably kill me. My tires are flat. Excuse me? How? Is he already dead? Was he actually just already dead? Hang on. I found reverse. Turns out the button that I was pushing a lot of times before to brake is actually reverse. Right, well now we can reverse because it won't smash my engine as badly. And we'll just have to do this to survive. Because it's the best way that we can survive to not break our car. Bot 32, you're in trouble. The instant... We're both reversing into each other though, so... Well, it sounded like something crashed. And it might have been the game. Perfect. The time is 5:41, 5:42, 5:43. Crashed Wreckfest car, 5:44, 5:45, 5:46. All the way to 16:53. Yeah, I think this might have somehow crashed the game. I don't think my computer's meant to look like this. I think it broke the whole Explorer bar. This definitely isn't what my computer looks like. Steam is somewhere around here. There's still this stupid game. Which things will always live there. That's crazy! Yup! We crashed so hard that we broke the game. I think my guy might have died. Wreckfest might be having a problem. I don't know how the clock is like this, you know. Every minute of the day, it seems to have captured the clock on the computer every minute of the day. What's going on with that? Is that why it was lagging? Every minute? Was it doing something weird like that? What's all this about? What is all this about? All the way to when it broke. Literally. From when I started the game to when it broke, perhaps. That's very weird. And then it's got multiple displays, multiple sound versions, multiple versions of Steam active. Wreckfest.2 is not responding. I'm not surprised. Just cancel Wreckfest so that it will exit. This is interesting. Never seen this bug happen in any game before. Bum, bum, bum. But it is in early access. But I'm very curious what's going on that it's doing that. Okay, it's reset Steam. It's reset everything. Exiting out. That is weird. That is very weird. I don't think anyone's seen that before. It's a very strange bug. Also, it's changed the display settings on my thing so that this is different. I think it's changed the display settings on my whole computer because these are smaller. AMD. It crashed the whole of my AMD graphics drivers. Detected an issue with the old display driver. To prevent a system crash or hang, the display driver is now operating in safe mode. That's what's happened. Okay. It is recommended that you save all work and close any open applications. A system restart is required to restore your graphics hardware installation. Let's report the issue. Yeah. It broke the graphics drivers entirely. That's a very unique one. Very unique. Bum, 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 bum. So that might be where we call it a day, especially as I would probably have to reset my whole computer now. But I do appreciate you coming and hanging out, Physical Taco. Hopefully the Mountain Dew cake turns out well. Feel free to share in Discord with your outcome of the triple Mountain Dew cake, the Try Mountain Dew challenge. For some reason that now makes me think of Hogwarts with the Try Wizard challenge, except it's Try Mountain Dew. Yeah, it does sound interesting. So hopefully it turns out good and not too cursed. It does sound an interesting one. I've never made a soda cake even, you know, not even Mountain Dew, but no, not even a soda cake. So would be interesting to see how it turns out. But hopefully it's delicious. Hopefully it's delicious. I've had Skittles cheesecake before. That was pretty good. But yeah, I think that is where I shall call it a day for today. Never made or had soda cake too. Should be very interesting then to try it for the first time. But I think I might have to now, you know, take up the try Mountain Dew challenge and make a Mountain Dew cake at some point. Can't promise when it'll be, but I will maybe do it at some point. You know, Mountain Dew icing perhaps as well, like Mountain Dew in the cake, Mountain Dew in the icing. Sure, there's some interesting things that I could come up with for it. But I do appreciate you coming and hanging out. And I appreciate Mary, who was here earlier as well. I don't know if they're still hanging around. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, probably, with something else. And I'll catch you then. Bye, 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 bye.